Good afternoon. Hey guys, hey guys. It's kind of early on in the day, so not sure if many will show up for this, but I wanted to talk about this. Hey Witchy. Okay, let's see here. Let's get me in there. Happy Wednesday. Here we are. Something that I've been thinking about for a while now. I wanted to talk about it. So let's see here. I don't have the chat up, so I'll just have to kind of watch it on my end. So, hey, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Oh gosh, I had to take yesterday off and rest. I've been so tired lately after what's been going on around here, and then the trip to Idaho that we took. So it was there and back pretty quick, and so it left me pretty drained. I need some extra time to recoup from those type of things. So I'm feeling good now. All right, so I took a tired day to rest it up. There's something I want to talk about, though, because it's been really bothering me, and I wanted to put it out there. And it's about how the left has created a way to freely abuse the right, any conservatives or Christians or anybody who doesn't really even, agree with their narrative. All they have to do is call us white supremacists, and it gives them a free pass to abuse us in whatever way. And we've seen that could mean anything from just verbal abuse, calling us different names, specifically like people of color. They've called us bootlickers and coons, and they've called us niggers, and but they also call us white supremacists, which is, it sounds ridiculous because it is in fact ridiculous. But I think I've come to understand the reason why they do it is because it gives them a free pass. Because once you label a group white supremacists, then it comes with this baggage that proves they're horrible people, So they don't really want to talk about the history in the past. But when it comes to white supremacy, I'm sorry, hold on. I have a weird thing going on here. Okay. When it comes to white supremacy, it's such a bad history that people automatically attach the history to it, slavery. But that's not the case. So, like we saw with the event that took place with Antifa attacking our family. And to be honest, there were a lot of people there, but I'm really focused on the fact that they attacked me and my family because we were like dead center of their attack. And the video shows that they were throwing things directly at us. And it was directly targeting us. And that is disturbing to me because people still will support them to a certain degree because they call it a white supremacy event. White supremacists were there. Even though me and my family were direct center of their attack, which is bothersome, And to even further this conversation, my son, and I think Quincy pointed this out. He brought this up on his show, but I wanted to go a little bit deeper into it. My 9-year-old son, we were at some swimming practice, and he was outside, and a girl came up to him and was like surprised that he was a black kid. She's like, "Oh my gosh, a person of color." And it was almost weird. Like, does she go to an all-white school? I don't know. It's really weird to me that she would be surprised by him being brown. And she goes on to say that she's always wanted to be a person of color because being white sucks. So in further conversation, so when my son came and told me this, I had follow-up questions. Like, wow, where did she learn that? What is going on in her life? Why does she feel this way about being white? In further conversation, he found that she was part of the LGBT community, and she had some interesting pronouns. I don't remember exactly what they were. So within that, she's gay, she's dealing with some transgender terminology, so we don't know exactly what's going on with that. And then she's white. And of all those three things, what she hates the most is being white. So they say statistically that, gay and transgender people commit suicide the most. But this particular girl, who was 10, 11 years old, the thing that she hated most about herself was her skin color, something that she couldn't change, something that she was literally born with. And people are telling her she's learning that that's a horrible thing to be. And when you constantly have, so as adults, we have people calling us white supremacists, and we know that they're idiots. But when you have kids now in these public schools that are being told that they're white supremacists and that they're racist, even if they don't think they're racist, and if they don't think they're racist, that even means they're racist. They're hating themselves. There's no way for her to ever change her skin color, and she's likely not racist. She probably has no idea of what that even means, but she's being told that she's racist. And so it gives people a pass to abuse us. And it's really interesting because we've had one group of people come out of the closet, and now it's time for this other group of people to go in the closet. And I'll tell you, as a black woman myself, and I was just talking to another friend who is also a person of color. We were sitting down eating, and this woman walked by. She was a white woman, and she walked by, and she had on a face mask that said Black Lives Matter. And the way she looked at us was like, she almost walked by, and she just kind of looked at us with like, I know, the superior disdain for us. And I looked to my friend, I was like, it's almost like they walk by with like a superiority, essence. And she's like, oh no, it's not they almost do, it's they do. So it was like, it wasn't just me that was seeing this. I mean, there's nothing worse to me. Like, you can call me the N-word all you want. I really don't care. I mean, if I'm being ignorant, okay, fine. If it's just because you have no other way to verbally express yourself, then fine, whatever. But I'll tell you, there is nothing worse than a white person who is wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt or mask or something, and they look down upon me as if I am in need of their help. Like, they just feel like they're so superior. And if they were to tell me, which I've had some tell me, that they have white privilege, and I'm just so disgusted by it. It's so disgusting. Like, you're wearing a Black Lives Matter, propaganda on your body, and you're telling me that I can never be or do the things that you're able to do because you're white, is just bizarre to me. And it's worse than being called the N-word in my world. I would rather be called the N-word than to have a white person do that to me in my face and walk by with such an essence about them. It's disgusting to me. So I wanted to bring that up because it's, the way that our country is, a lot of people are folding under this critical race theory, which is what's happening to that little girl that I talked about. It's telling white kids that they're horrible people before they even understand what any of that even means. They're born horrible people is basically what they're being told. You're born a horrible person because you have white skin. Hey, Anita. I was talking about how groups these days it's the raging liberals. They can call anybody, any group, a white supremacist, and that gives them a free pass to abuse us. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, especially when I've experienced a very different. I mean, it's happened with the PBs. I've experienced something very different with them, but because people call them a white supremacist group, that's just all there is to it. There's nothing more to it. So I wanted to point that out. And I think that being a conservative and being white is a very hard place to be right now. There's many times that me and Quincy will go out and he wears his Make America Great Again hat or a Trump hat, Trump DeSantis, things like that. And, I tell him there's a ton of white men who wish that they could wear that and not be heckled, because being white, it's a very different experience these days. And so this morning when I saw a picture, I wish I could bring it up, but I don't think I can bring it up as fast. Let's see. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick because I want to show you guys because it's another thing that just totally caught me off guard today. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Let's see. Can I snip this? Trying to learn all these new programs is quite a thing. Oh, I think I'll be able to do it. Okay, good. All these programs. It's crazy. Okay. There it is. Okay, good. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to cut to it. So I saw this today. So I was on my way out to walk my dog, and this is what I saw. And it's actually hanging from the side of a long, it's hanging from the side of a landscaping truck. So, they've got the truck, and then they've got the thing in the back that carries all the debris and all their tools and such. And I'm walking out there and I saw it and I walked up to it and I actually lifted up this little sweater thing here. This says something like Moonlight. I don't know what it is anyways. I lifted this up a little bit and I saw Trump's red tie and his, iconic blue suit. And I snapped this picture and I walked away and I was just like, what the heck is that? Like, what makes them think that's okay? So walk my dog. I come back out and the guys are actually standing by their truck. And so I asked them, I was like, why do you have that? Why do you have President Trump hanging on the side of your truck like that? And so there was two guys. There was a white guy and there was a man of Latino descent. And hold on. Okay. And the white guy was the one who piped up and spoke to me. And so I said, why do you have President Trump hanging on the side of your truck like that? And he's like, well, we found it, and it wasn't, it was around his waist, but it's not President Trump anymore. It's Citizen Trump. He's just a citizen now. And I was just like, wow. It made me so disgusted that he even made that statement. So I walk away, and I went to walk up to the store, and I was telling Quincy about it, and I came back, and they were still outside. So I walked up to him, and I said, hey, how would you feel if Citizen Obama was hanging on the side of a truck like that? And he said, well, it depends on how you think about it. And I'm like, you're part of the problem. If you think it's okay to do to one person but not the other, you are literally the problem. So it's not okay for you to think it's okay to hang anybody. And that's just the thing. Like, why is it now okay to hang white people? Why is it okay to chop the head off of our president of the United States? Like what's her name did? Kathy Griffin. Why did she think it was okay to cut the head off of our president of the United States and call that a joke? And the fact that the guy had the nerve to call him Citizen Trump, I'm like, really? Really, guy? I mean, people are so disrespectful to our former President Trump. They were disrespectful to him while he was president, and they're continuing to be disrespectful after his presidency has ended. It's gross to me, and if former President Obama was hanging by his neck from somebody's truck, they would call that racist, and it would be a whole situation. So I asked him if he was the owner of the company, and he said no. So I might call him and let him know that I am not okay with seeing our former president, Donald Trump, hanging by his neck from the side of a truck. So that's that. I don't care if you like the man or not. It doesn't matter. I could care less. I don't like Biden. I'm not going to go buy a doll and hang him from anything. I didn't like Obama. I didn't do anything like that to him. And I wouldn't do it to any of our presidents. That just isn't, it's just disrespectful, the things that these people, the things that these people think are okay. Oh, say hi. Hi. The things that these people think that are okay is just bizarre to me. You can see the video, yeah. Yeah. And I think Kathy Griffin, if I remember correctly, she's dealing with some type of illness of some sort. So hopefully she gets through it. But, she shouldn't have been doing what she was doing. A lot of the things that we've seen, I've never seen. It's kind of he's such a polarizing individual because I've never seen the kind of support for a president that I saw for him, in my 40 years anyway. Yeah, she's got cancer. Well, hopefully that does change her tune because that's a serious illness. So, I don't remember what I was saying. Let's see. The girl came in here to hang out with me. You guys never see Quincy doing this. So he does. This is the multitasking of a mother. You don't see Quincy doing this, huh? You say hi. Hi, hi, hi. You see yourself? Huh? You see yourself? Say hi. Yeah, it is better late than never if it happens. And that's just the thing, I don't have any ill wishing for any of these people. Oh, I remember I was saying Donald Trump is a polarizing individual because I've never seen as much support and rallies and, I mean, songs, albums, the way that people have supported him in such ways with the flags and stickers and just all kinds of merchandise, and then the amount of people, artists who came out and were making songs about him. I've never seen so much support for a president the way that I did him, but I've also never seen such hate for a president the way that I've seen with him. And, you know, there's tons of presidents that I do not care for at all. I am not a Biden fan, not a Michelle fan, not a whoever Biden's wife is fan. I don't like any of those. I wasn't really a fan of Bush, any of the Bushes. I don't like any of them. But I would never think to do the things that these people have done to our President Trump. It's just like crazy. These people have no respect for authority or just the position of being the president of the United States. I don't know. It's just weird. And I don't worship the guy. Not even a little bit. I don't know. I was raised to show respect. And so I don't know. It's weird. It's super weird. Trial of ever drug on pregnant woman. I don't know what that is. The baby, not Kathy. She's so cute. Oh yeah, she's cute. Right, but this is what she does with me, huh? When she's like hungry, she's like, "I'm done. No more. No more. Oh, it's gonna be over." Look, she's pushing it away. Like, this is enough. We're done. Well, I just wanted to come on because I wanted to bring up the fact that in our America now, you can be called a white supremacist even if you're black. And that gives people a free pass to abuse you. So it's unfortunate. And okay. That's it for her. So I'm going to have to get off here, guys. But I just wanted to hop on and give my point of view on that real quick. And so I will hopefully be back tomorrow. I want to talk about something else. Oh, yeah, I wanted to getting into the schooling year. I wanted to talk more about homeschooling, too. And maybe Yanita will come on with me tomorrow, and we can talk about that a little bit more. After I spoke at the last event about homeschooling. So I wanted to kind of go into more details about that and take a little bit longer to talk about it. So, okay, that's it for me. And I hope you guys have a spectacular day. And remember that today is the day of salvation. So choose Jesus if you haven't already. And I'll have to get myself some music or something, right? So it's like, whew. All right, have a good day. See ya.